What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and in this video we're gonna take a look at the top 10 meta cams and CDMs inside FC Mobile right now. And this is a little bit of a different format than you've seen in my previous videos, because in my previous videos it took me 5 days to cover 4 positions, and since we only have 2 days left before the update, I'm trying to finish the remaining 6 positions in just 1 day. So I'm trying to speedrun this, and you won't be seeing much editing or any fancy stuff. So without any further ado, let's start this video. So first of all, we're gonna take a look at the top 10 meta cams inside FC Mobile right now. And coming in at the number 10 position, we have Antoine Griezmann, who cost 960 million coins right now in the market. And Griezmann is a really good card because not only he has decent stamina, which can be a big problem for a lot of cams, and he's also got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Plus he's got really decent traits. He's got flare trait, he's got finesse shot trait, and he's really good with his shooting too. And if you look at the shooting, it is almost as if you're playing with a striker, as well as really good dribbling. His passing is also decent, and Griezmann is a really good card. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Wesley Sneijder, who cost 550 million coins right now. And even though Wesley Sneijder is only a 108 card, but still he is really good. He's also got really good stamina plus 4-star skill moves, and the best thing about this card is that he's got a 5-star weak foot. That means his passing and his shooting is absolutely phenomenal, and not only that, he's got high-low work rates, which I think are kind of perfect for a cam. Playmaker trait is also there, so his passing is also pinpoint, and he's also got overall really good stats, and his overall gameplay is also extremely solid. Coming in at the number 8 position, we have Dennis Bergkamp, who cost 1.5 billion coins right now in the market. And Dennis Bergkamp is also a really good card, and he does have a little bit of a stamina issue, but still I think he's a really effective card. He's got really decent pace for a cam, and his shooting is also very good. He's got nice passing stats, and his dribbling is also very decent. If we look at the traits, he's got finesse shot and flare shot trait, which are really helpful for a cam. And it's a shame that he doesn't have the playmaker trait, but it's mainly because he played as an attacker in his career, and that really makes him a really dangerous cam up front. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we have Jamal Musiala, who cost 1.7 billion coins in the market. And Jamal Musiala is a 111 OVR card, but despite having 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, he does have a bit of an issue with the stamina. But Jamal Musiala is one of the smoothest cams in the game. He's got 132 dribbling, which is not bad, 123 pace too, making him one of the fastest cams as well. Shooting is almost like a striker. Passing is not the highest in the world, but still I think he gets the job done for you, because he has the playmaker trait, he has the flare trait as well, he's got high medium work rates, so I think he is a really good cam for that price as well. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have Ronaldinho, who cost 1.8 billion coins right now in the market. And Ronaldinho is a really top tier card because he's got 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves, making him extremely smooth and skillful, of course. And if we look at the traits, he's got finesse shot, flare, and playmaker trait, which are really helpful for cams. And he's also got high-low work rates, which are absolutely perfect. On top of that, he's got really decent stats. His passing is exceptional, his dribbling feels super smooth, and he can be a really good playmaker cam as well as a shadow striker cam. Coming at the number 5 spot, we have Del Piero, who cost 1.3 billion coins right now in the market. And Del Piero is also a top meta card because he's got good stamina plus a 5-star weak foot. And I think a lot of you guys already have an idea about how effective a cam is if he has a 5-star weak foot. And that is also the case with Del Piero. And even though on paper his stats don't seem that much, but his in-game performance is top notch, and his 120 dribbling actually feels like 125 plus. His pace is also decent, he's got really good shooting, and even though his passing on paper isn't that good, but still he's got a 5-star weak foot, so majority of his passes are really accurate. And not only that, he's also got playmaker trait, finesse shot trait, flare trait, and all of these traits make him a really top tier cam. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Cole Palmer, who cost 2 billion coins right now. And Cole Palmer is also a really top tier cam. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and 4.5-star stamina. And despite being 6'2" tall, he feels really smooth with the ball. His roulette is extremely smooth. He's got 120 pace, 126 shooting. So Cole Palmer is basically a really good shadow striker kind of a cam. But even if you want to play him as a playmaker cam, he can still get the job done because he's got amazing passing stats as well as he's got the playmaker trait. And overall, Cole Palmer is a really top tier cam. Coming at the number 3 spot, we have Ryan Cherky, who cost 1.2 billion coins right now in the market. And Cherky is a really good card, and his stamina might not be there, but his performance is definitely there because he's got 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, giving you the total Zinedine Zidane vibes, and he feels incredibly smooth in the game. He runs really good with the ball, he gets the pace burst from the skill moves as well, and his shooting and passing on paper are not that good, but in game, because you're able to create so many decent opportunities, you don't really feel like his shooting and passing are bad because he gets the job done for you. Plus he's got high-low work rates, flair and playmaker trait are also there, so he is just an amazing cam. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Leo Messi, who cost 2.7 billion coins in the market right now, and he's got 4.5-star stamina and 5-star weak foot, and 5-star weak foot makes this card extremely OP. This Utah squad is a bit old, but still he performs like a truck. He's got 123 pace, which is one of the fastest for any cams in the game, 130 dribbling, making him one of the smoothest cards in the game as well. Overall, this card is really good because obviously it's a Messi card. He's got that Messi juice in him. He's also got high-low work rates, finesse shot, playmaker, and he's also only 5'7", so he's gonna feel incredibly smooth in the game, making him a really effective cam. You can play him as a shadow striker as well as a playmaker cam in the game. Coming at the number 1 spot, it is going to be none other than Bobby Charlton. And Bobby Charlton is without a doubt the best cam in the game because he's got a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 4.5-star stamina, and these are kind of perfect already. Plus, he's got 122 pace and 127 shooting. His shooting is absolutely unbelievable. His long shots and power shots are incredible. His passing is also decent, so you can play him as a shadow striker as well as a playmaker cam. His 132 dribbling is one of the highest in the game, making him extremely smooth. So this card is definitely your best meta cam in the game right now. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the top 10 meta CDMs in the game right now, and there are 2 types of CDMs. One is a single pivot CDM that you play in a single CDM formation, and you want that CDM to stay back and hold his position. And then there is the double pivot CDM, which is a little bit of a creative option, and even if that CDM doesn't have top defensive positioning, it can still work because you want that CDM to play a creative role as well. And in this top 10 meta CDMs list, we are going to rank CDMs who can work in both setups. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have Declan Rice, 108 OVR, who cost 614 million coins right now in the market. And Declan Rice is a really good card because he's got maximum stamina, 4-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves on a big deal for this guy. And his stats are really decent. He's got really balanced stats, and he can play really well as a double pivot CDM as well as a single pivot CDM. He's got medium high work rates and decent traits as well. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Cambiasso, who cost 783 million coins right now in the market. And Cambiasso is a really decent card as well. He is not as fast as some other options we have in this list, but still I think he is a really good CDM if you want to play him in a double pivot setup because he feels really good with the ball. His dribbling feels really smooth and his defending is also decent. Plus he's got decent physical as well. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Frank Rijkaard, who cost 741 million coins in the market right now. And Frank Rijkaard is also a really decent cam because he's 6'2" tall and he's got 4-star weak foot and 4.5-star stamina. Plus, he's one of the fastest CDMs in the game right now. He's got really good defending and physical, and I think he can work out really well in a double pivot kind of a setup too. But I think he's more suitable to play as a single pivot, even though he has medium work rates, but still I think he suits that kind of a setup more. Coming at the number 7 spot, we have Joshua Kimmich, and he cost 949 million coins right now in the market. And this Kimmich card is really suitable if you play him as a double pivot. At the single pivot, he still gets the job done, but it's not the most ideal because he's got 130 passing, making him the best CDM when it comes to passing and dribbling. And his defending is also decent, so he gets the job done for you. Plus, he's got the playmaker and long passer trait, and finesse shot trait helps you finish off those shooting chances. He's got high work rate, so he suits that setup more. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have Roy Keane, and Roy Keane is a truck because he's an extremely strong CDM. He's got 123 physical, 125 defending, and even though he has medium-high work rates, but I think he works really well in a double pivot formation because he's got dives into tackles trait as well as the playmaker trait, so his passing is also really good. Coming at the number 5 spot, we have Caicedo, who cost 1.7 billion coins in the market, and Caicedo is also a really good single pivot CDM because he's got medium-high work rates with dives into tackles trait, and his pace is really good for a CDM, making him one of the fastest CDMs in the game right now, and also his dribbling feels really smooth, plus he can defend really well. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Patrick Vieira, who cost 1.3 billion coins in the market right now. And Patrick Vieira is a really top tier CDM because he is really fast. He's got decent dribbling, 4-star weak foot, and his defending and physical are really top notch. Plus, he's got medium high work rates, dives into tackles trait, and power header trait, making him extremely solid because he is 6'4" tall and he is a really solid CDM. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Javier Mascherano, who cost 890 million coins in the market, and a lot of people are probably gonna laugh it out because they think Mascherano is a bad CDM, but in my experience, Mascherano is one of the best CDMs in the game right now, mainly because he's one of the few CDMs who's got low-high work rates, giving him absolutely perfect defensive positioning because he never tries to run forward and he always stays back to defend, and he's always in the right position to intercept or tackle with the ball. He's also got dives into tackles trait, the long passer trait, and his overall impact is really good. Plus, he is also very quick with 110. Plus, he's got nice pace and his passing is also not that bad for a CDM. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Yaya Toure, who cost 2.4 billion coins in the market right now. And Yaya Toure is also a really good CDM because he can do it all. He can play as a single pivot CDM too, but it's not his most suitable position because he's got such a good set of traits: finesse shot, flare, long shot taker, playmaker, outside foot shot. And if you look at that, you immediately think about a cam or an attacking midfielder, and that is why he should be played as a double pivot CDM, and that's how pro players also utilize him, because not only he's got incredible strength and defending, he's also really good with the ball, plus his shooting feels decent enough, and his passing and pace are also quite decent. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have Dunga, who cost 1.8 billion coins right now in the market, and Dunga is literally the best CDM in the game because he can do it all. He can play as a double pivot just as good as he plays as a single pivot CDM because he is the fastest CDM in the game, and he's also got the highest defensive stats for a CDM. His physical is also really top-notch, his dribbling is also top-notch, passing is also top-notch, everything about this card is just perfect. 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot as well. This card is extremely versatile and he can have any sort of a defensive role in your squad. So that was it for this video. You have your top 10 meta cams and meta CDMs inside FC Mobile, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.